and now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready to go to the booth.
What's up? Just gotta let you know we on the YouTube, so bring your A game, and we'll see what the outcome is in the end.
Caleb Sturgis now to do the honors and get us started. And here we go. The Super Bowl of Madden Ultimate Team is underway. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line.
When we spent our time talking to the coaches prior to the game, they emphasized that they wanted a quick start to begin things. Most of the time you think about that on the offensive side of the ball, but in this case, it's the special teams that provide that quick start.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Bryant with a catch right side. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They'll give him a yard on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. And they'll look to avoid an early 3 and out here on 3rd and 4. Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Caught on the right side by Jones. A gain of 13 and also the first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass trait in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
7 yards on the play, and that'll make it a second down. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. To the air again with Winston. Finding time. And Jones has it over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15, just shy of the 10. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it's second down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but here's 3rd down. Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he is going to lose yardage here. And it appears they'll go for it here on 4th down. A big call on the game's opening drive. 4th down, Winston. And it is incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. In not great starting field position here for the offense. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he's brought down. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Mariota on 1st down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Julius Peppers in there to get him for a loss of 5. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. It's a loss of 2. Now 3rd down. Third and long here for Mariota. And this is going to be incomplete.
But there's no trace of nervousness there. He was able to diagnose that play from his linebacker position, stay in excellent coverage, and bat the ball away.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. Oh, he stays up. Forced out to his left. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. A big gain there for the Bills. 33 yards. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter about to get underway with the Bills in possession. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. First down, Mariota. Flushed out right. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And he's brought down after a good gain. And they get 28 yards on that one. And it'll give the Bills a first down. A first down throw for Mariota. Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ted Ginn, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bills have taken the lead. And his kick is good. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And you combine a big leg with a mile-high air, there's the outcome. This will sail out of the end zone for a touchback. The Bills' offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Surveying the field. Great protection. It's caught. It's Barnage over the middle. And some room to maneuver. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Gary Barnage, 77 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. So many times you think of these tight ends catching the ball already in the end zone. But today's tight end, they can run after the catch, too, to score.
They're big, they're strong, and they're extremely athletic. And they can surprise the heck out of you when they get the ball in their hands and they're running away from the defense.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Back onto the field now comes the Bills offense. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Mariota now on second down. Buying time to his left. Now he'll throw. He's got a man. Complete. And he's brought down after a good gain. Roughing the passer. That's shades of Charles Davis back in his playing days.
Oh, I sure wish it had been, Brandon. Back in my day, I didn't hit anyone hard enough to rough the passer. I had a number of teammates that handled that for me.
Miller. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. 2 minutes to play in a tightly contested first half. Back to Denver right after this. Second down, Mariota. That is caught. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Ted Ginn. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills are in for 6. Point after now from Sturgis. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, it's Sturgis to send it away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. On 1st and 10, Winston. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Give them 18 on that one. And the Bills are going to have a first down. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
Winston now to throw on first down. Out left side here to Bryant. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? A first down throw for Winston. They still can't get him. And his throw's going to be incomplete. So the incomplete pass brings up second down. Throwing again, Winston on 2nd and 10. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone.
You can feel the anguish all the way up here. It certainly looked like he had that one in the end zone, open, unable to hold on to it.
Jameis to throw it. Caught left side. It's Beckham. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Now Winston on 4th down. Underneath for Johnson. Gary Kubiak's guys denied on 4th down. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Now the Bills offense gets ready to head back onto the field. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Throwing, Mariota. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Mariota now from the 50. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. And getting a look at the Wildcat here.
Let's go!
Out of the Wildcat, a wide receiver carry. Charles. And he is going to lose yardage here. He lost 2 there. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll let their receiver run it out of the Wildcat. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
When we did DeMarcus Ware's games in Dallas, didn't we spend most of the time talking about him rushing the passer?
We did, and how about now?
Oh, boy, he's expanded his game in a big way. Really does a great job in the run game now, using his length, using his leverage to hold the point of attack and make plays as we just saw there.
They're indeed going. It's Mariota. Flush to his right. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. First down, Winston. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Sean Smith. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. And now out come the Bills. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now Mariota setting up the screen for Miller. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bills taking the lead to the locker room. As we send you on to Orlando, we hook back up with Larry Ridley. He's got our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
And a short pickup there as he'll take this up to right around the 20. Calling about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. And they'll run for it with Miller. And he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35. 14 yards there on the pickup. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. And now they're in the hurry up. Mariota. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. Give him 16 on the pickup, and it'll give the Bills a first down. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. And really just a heck of a catch. That's a really good receiver making a nice play.
And against a really good defensive back. Right there together and over the top, the receiver wins the battle.
They'll run with Miller. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And they're going to speed things up here. So nothing there, but maybe you blame that on the blocking.
Yeah, at some point, you've got to win at the point of attack. And on that play, that was all the defense. They made it happen.
A dump off for Charles. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. And give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field. You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
And that is incomplete. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
And one of the things that makes this play so difficult to defend is that it has so many options to it. And the quarterback has to go through them and fast. Do you hand it off inside? Do you keep it yourself? Do you pitch it to a trailing back? On this play, it's hard to say that he made the right decision because that play was swallowed up for no gain.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. And a really long drive here, and it goes on and on.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Again, it's Miller. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, second down. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
And how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Now Jamal Charles on third down. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. He's able to chew up 8 yards on the carry there, but still fourth down upcoming.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Bills are going to get the football back. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Terrell Suggs in on the tackle. Back now at the home of the champs, Sports Authority Field in Denver. The Bills have the football, but they trail here as we begin quarter number 4. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. Throwing, Winston. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And he's brought down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. Really nice little connection there. They go with the corner route, and it works out well.
And the best way to set up the corner route is to throw slants throughout the ball game so that when you're able to get back outside, the defender has to respect the inside game.
Caught on the right side by Jones. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Marvin Jones, 70 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. And they just ran the fly route there, didn't they?
You broke it down perfectly. He ends up catching that one and taking it all the way into the end zone.
Well, thanks. It was pretty simple to break down, though. I mean, that's just a guy going, running on the go route, making a play.
Speed,
kills.
speed, speed. And what does it do?
It kills.
There you go.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here come the Bills. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
A couple of Bills team up to bring him down there. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Throwing, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. Give him credit for batting it away, but unable to come up with the interception, and sometimes that joke does come true. Guys are on defense for a reason. Maybe their hands aren't quite as skillful as the guys on offense, but a lot of credit on that play for just knocking it away.
Play clock winding down. To throw is Mariota. He's going to find his man. That's Tavon Austin. It'll be a gain of 18 on the play. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. Hitting the home stretch here in a great game, a tie game. Let's see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. Escaping the pressure right. The catch made over the middle by Ginn. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just they move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Mariota on 1st down. Over the middle, he hits Austin. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. Call it a pickup of 7, and that'll make this a 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Mariota. Gates has it over the middle. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Caught on the left side by Ginn. And he's brought down after a good gain. Or the evolution of the game and how these guys in plays like that can get out of the pocket, keep plays alive. It just makes things so much harder for defenses.
It really does, and we're talking about an era in the game.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Derek Johnson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Bills offense comes out ready to take over. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. If they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Winston. He's got time in the pocket. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Winston. Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to send this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. A big play here for Buffalo. 49 yards. yards.
I think by now it's been demonstrated quite well in the NFL that mobility is an attribute. But when you couple it with accuracy, you've really got something going. Able to get outside the pocket and complete the pass.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. They go to Johnson again. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And Crosby's kick is good. The veteran Mason Crosby comes through like he's done so many times before. And the Bills have come back to regain the lead.
All right, YouTube, you finally see me fuck myself up in the game. Gotta give it to LB because he got the field goal.
You're exactly right about
but
that, Brandon.
Truthfully,
when you look at it and all of your preparation went into winning this week, now you have to absorb a loss and find a way to shake it off.